Okay, so here we're gonna try again to have a video with voice and recording and all that good stuff instead of just the quiet ones with text over. What happened before is little one here was playing Mario 64 and was very, very vocally frustrated at repeatedly falling off of the slide with the race with the penguin. She did not appreciate the continuous falls and was very loud about it because she has very, very strong gamer rage at sneeze. Sorry. Anyway. Oh, you have something to say to the recording? Okay, what are you gonna say?
I was trying to find Bowser to say peach again, but I kept falling.
Oh, okay. You were trying to find Bowser to save Peach, but you kept falling. Okay. Anyway, here we have this marble cave that I found earlier. It has
What's the marble?
Marble cave? See, the rock in this cave is called marble. And here in this marble cave, I have found a whole ton of lava, and a whole bunch more lava, and more lava,
And more
and
dripping.
more lava beneath it.
And more dripping.
Yes, honey, more dripping. The dripping doesn't really matter. Relax. It's okay.
I have something to say to the video.
You have something to say to the video again? Okay, go ahead. What's up?
Video. Bye.
Oh, okay. She has declared bye. Anyway,
Mwah.
and a kiss. A kiss to the video. Okay. And I guess anybody who may eventually watch it.
Bye-bye, video.
Anyway, now she's playing, I don't know why you're saying bye-bye. I'm not done with it yet. She's playing, Mario Kart 64 now instead of just Mario 64. Little bat. Goodbye, bat. He flew straight into lava. Anyway, she's a lot more relaxed on it. Yes, light myself on fire. Just dunk myself in lava for no particular reason other than not quite noticing that I might poke it with the corner of my spaceship here. Anyway, just trying to say she's more chill with Mario Kart than regular Mario, so I'm gonna try to be on the points again. Anyway, I did notice upon reviewing the previous video that the sound quality of the game compared to me on the mic is very different than what I would have guessed given how loud the game is in my ears. It ended up a lot louder in video. Like, the game part ended up a lot louder in the video than I would have expected. Apparently it's sometimes even drowned out my voice, but I will try to be a bit louder, I suppose. Let me just be a bit louder for you all as I talk about nothing in particular. I do want to figure out a way to have this be slightly more interesting as I do this than just me rambling about how I'm doing the thing. But, I haven't figured that out yet. Making this up as I go. Hello, Bone Worm. Bone Dragon is somewhere. Defense! Oh, there you are. I like my terrarium that just shoots out things. It doesn't always work as a shield, and it's kind of funny actually when it doesn't, because it's like, oh, what a lovely effective shield you were, as I just dunk myself in the suspended lava. But yeah, it's I don't like being ambushed by those dragons and worms. So I like having at least a shield that protects me some of the time. And the terrarium's pretty good for it, so. The lag that is caused by having this recording program open is just ugh. I mean, I don't mind it, but I do. Oh, and if you're wondering what all these kind of funky structures and things are that are just kind of floating around, it's because of, I mean, of course, as the amount of lava and evaporation, and therefore bulk of water, just everything, as the shape of everything has continually progressed, the, you know, form and shape of this particular operation has continually morphed over time. In fact, this entire line that I'm flying over right now, at one point, the timer wasn't causing the pumps to work, but I found that step-on switches, buttons, would, at least assuming that there was no fluid lag causing it all to freeze in place, which happened multiple times. But anyway, the buttons would cause the pumps to flow even when the timer would not. So I had that entire lineup there of buttons that not only I, but also the enemies were able to press, and then I would just speed across them, and out would come all this, and over there too. It was pretty funny. I was like, I have successfully recruited the local wildlife into aiding me in bioterrorism upon their own natural habitat as I convinced them to pour water upon their own ecosystem they need to survive. It was pretty funny. But then for some reason the buttons stopped being as effective as they had been, and the timer started being more effective all over again. So, and of course that's just the most recent part of all this. That did not work as I intended. That did not work. Whee! I really should create a hole to go through that better, but whatever. That is, of course, also just a more recent thing. I originally started out actually working my way to the left. And of course all this was ash and lava and all that, and this was protecting my head as I dealt with all this. This was not blocked off. There were pumps here, just pumps everywhere. I don't know why this pump doesn't work right now at all. It's hooked up to the same wires. It should be pumping water, and it's just not. I really don't know why it doesn't. But for some reason, all that stuff way over back that way, you may have noticed a hole at the top of the barrier over there, just to slowly pour water over here, and then it comes over here, and then it just stays here until I come here and use it to trash some more lava. This would be 2,000th fire bat. I'm going to call it fire bat instead of what's actually called, because I have a 4.5-year-old that I don't swear around, so ta-da! Hence why I also have not vocally said aloud the name of this particular structure here, which, I mean, theoretically anyone interested enough in Terraria to be watching this would already know what that's called, but suffice it to say it starts with the same name as what this guy here is actually called, the first part of his name. It has the same first name, so elevator, just combine those if you don't already know what it's called, but yes. So, henceforth known as tunnel. Oh, look, we're about to reach a point where I have to plug the bottom so the water doesn't all pour out into the void, but first let's take care of this bone dragon's coming our way. Serpent, fine, whatever. Dragon. Dragon. Toast. Anyway. Here's another. Oh wait, where's my dirt? Oh, I didn't bring much dirt. How did I forget dirt? Anyway. Oh, there we go. I actually don't know if there's lava underneath. No, not this time. That's good. I like to try to clear out all the lava so that it doesn't continue to evaporate my water from underneath and cause me grief and stress. Yeah, see, it does gradually evaporate, but yes, hello! Hello, demon, over there. here. Might as well bring up my bags. I don't have very much, but so what I do is I typically most stuff I do keep, but like repetitive stuff like the stones and the yo-yos and just all that kind of loot I do typically just sell. And I definitely sell the voodoo dolls. Just get rid of their existence. I do not need their nuisanciness. It's a word now. I said so. Anyway. So for this part I do typically take off the paws. I actually prefer to play without the paws the majority of the time. However, being a single mom of a 4-year-old, that is not always a practical situation to have. You need to be able to pause at a moment's notice. Drop the ash, drop the obsidian, just keep a few spots there. I forgot that I need that. Oh, right. Should grab some dirt while I'm eating. I need more than 17. But I'll just take that while I have it. Oh, come on. Too lazy to check the other boxes to see if there's any partial piles, but whatever. Meow. That's what I was trying to do earlier. It's just slow. Meow. There we go. Do, 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 do. That should be enough for now. Okay. Oh, I didn't even close it all. I still need to dump in the obsidian. You know, I should really do it quick. So this... Oh, another one. I'll put that in with the house stuff, but yeah. Ash and... Oh, I guess I'll move you. Same as... Yeah, see, there's so much ash, and there's so much obsidian that I basically needed to start up a whole other chests just because I realized that I was starting to run out of room in them. So I now have actually 5 chests each for obsidian and ash, and then I decided that Firestone should get its own box instead of mixing it in with ash like I originally did for some reason. I don't know why. Because my entire system of storage and all that is totally haphazard and making it up as I go. I guess is pretty much the entire reason. So instead of sticking in a house furniture and stuff, I should really just make a box specifically for... Yes, sweetie?
Where's this little animal?
Those are hedgehogs. She's playing Animal Crossing now. Really fun on my 3DS.
I told his hedgehog to make my house bigger.
The hedgehog can't make your house bigger, Sugar. That's the raccoon. Although not the little raccoon. He does not do that. Okay, so...
What raccoon? What raccoon
It will.
would make my house bigger?
Yes, sweetie. You don't have enough money to make the house bigger right now anyway. You didn't pay off the loan from last time I made your house bigger already. It's just getting low again. Sweetie, could you please get the game away from the mic? Thank you. Apparently the mic picks up a lot more, or is it a lot less than I thought? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna have to move my timer back up to my stuff. Oh, there's it. Why am I doing this in my UFO? It's so much slower than on foot for this stuff. When was I even going out here again? I don't remember. Probably because I heard the duck. I have this weird thing where I'm so amused by how many ducks that I get that I decided to keep them all in a collection. I have a box totally dedicated. I don't remember if it was totally dedicated to ducks or if it was just animals like the goldfish and stuff that I catch too. There's goldfish. Oh my gosh. Yes, sweetie?
This hedgehog won't talk to me.
Okay.
It's confused.
I'm not sure what to say to that. I guess the duck just sort of disappeared. You know, my favorite part is, like, I go in my house here, and it says, chest detected nearby. I'm just like, you think there might be a chest nearby? Astonishing. Yeah, like, see, this is where it pours out to go over there. These don't work either, which is kind of like every great once in a while they'll deem to just pump out a little. This actually evaporated. I'm not happy about that. I'm just very surprised. This little thing was full just for a really long time. It would just sit there and nothing would make it evaporate, and I was so happy, and now it's that for some reason. Look at my happy little babies down in the underworld. Do 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 do. Forgive me, I do that a lot. Do 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 do. Ah, you. Whenever I see a demon, that is the first order of business. Does it or does it not have a doll? And then, is there or is there not... Oh, maybe hurt my tables. Is there or is there not lava? I notice that there's a lot of stuff that I start to say, and then before I can complete the thought, I end up getting distracted by some bad guy, or sometimes my own other thought that I have right afterwards. But usually, if I'm not distracted by something, I'll come back around to whatever it is that I was trying to say. Sometimes I don't seem like I'm making sense for my original point, although I do eventually, typically, come back to it. I just... These monsters. These monsters that won't ever leave me alone to just do my work of destroying their home. But... so, anyway, the reason I went to get the dirt is because here's what I would usually do. Fluid lag has an advantage. Anyway, so then I will just put that out. So I'm going to use this pit later on for water. Fills up with water. Oh, okay. Well, sure. Just fill up with water out of nowhere. Anyway, when this is all filled up with water later, I will then slowly... It's convenient. Oh, I have to make that. Anyway, slowly siphon off all this stuff over that way. And this stuff, and just all the stuff that I have sort of abandoned for no other reason than just kind of randomly switching direction. This was a lava little pool here. Oops. Okay, well, I've just noticed how long this video has gotten to be so far. I'm not sure how I want to handle this because it would be overwhelming to have a video for, like, the entire time that I'm trying to clear out all this. But... Whoa. Yes, you jerk. But at the same time, it's like the whole point of making these was supposed to be for the OCD people who might also enjoy me clearing out the huge sections of lava. Like, I haven't really been showing it in the videos yet, but like, when I get these tall sections here, and sometimes I'll just pull out the bottom, I'll just flatten everything out up to that, and then I'll just pull out the bottom and dump it into a huge section of water. It can be pretty satisfying. And a lot of fun. It just doesn't seem like it, I guess, from what I've shown so far. So, I mean, that's kind of why I was originally thinking to make these videos in the first place. But there's a lot to do. So, I mean, it's hard to know kind of which point of this is going to end up being the good bits, and which point is just entirely too much tedious monotony to be sharing. Yes, go on.
No.
So, I hear you.
Mama. Mama.
Yes, sweetie? Do I?
You.
Do I? Why are you not going? The timer's on. Why are my pumps not going? See, they just randomly stop.
Bring the flow.
There.
Do you want the window closed?
Do I want the window closed? Open or closed doesn't bother me right now. See, here's why I don't like the suspended, really faint water. Because I'm flying. No, I'm not. But the worst is when that happens with lava. I don't see the teeny bits of lava against the big red glowy background. And it knocks me out of the air, and I get the lava damage, and I'm on fire. And then the total worst is when it, like, knocks me out of the air, and then I fall into more lava. That is just horrible. I fortunately, amazingly, have somehow only ever completely gotten my butt kicked to that once. Most of the time I can get out of there in time. Having the full 500 hit points helps. But it's still, like, how much more cruel can you get than ninja lava above further lava? Usually what I'll do is I'll just dump a whole bunch of lava down here in the water. Looks like I'll start it back up again over there. Dump a whole bunch of lava down here in the water. I will shave off the obsidian as it forms. And then when I've basically gotten most of it, or all of it, or the fluid just stops moving totally and everything's just floating and not really doing anything further, you know, one or the other. Or if I just feel like it, then I go up and I get more lava and dump it all back on, and I've noticed that I seem to think that, like, too much lava is the right amount of lava. Like, there is no just a little bit of lava and back and forth. Whoopsie daisy. It's overloading the system is the system. Ah. I was gonna end this. What I was trying to say earlier, and then I distracted myself, was that I've noticed that the short videos where there's the quiet videos, because my child is being loud and angry, those I ended up having to be pretty short, and then here when I'm talking, I end up just sort of rambling on for a very long period of time. I can't believe it's already been 22 minutes, 23 minutes. I don't even know. I also don't know how to adjust the volume mix so that it's, you know, not the game being so loud that it drowns out the speaking. I want to have the whole game just somehow be muted, but I mean, that would be terrible. Especially because then I would be ambushed by bone dragons. Whoa! Momentum, but I stopped the lava part. Yay! What's really cool is that, like, sometimes I'll get sections where it will just continue to form in the same spot over and over. I thought I was gonna do it there. Oh, yep, there we go. Just, but then when it takes slow, that's the other, yeah, see, it's like a fluid lag, and this is the point in time where even though there's still a whole bunch of lava, I'm just like, hey, I'll go get some more lava, because I don't want to sit around and wait for the fluid lag to fix itself. Force settle already. But I've noticed also that a force settle happens when there's way more liquid of various types trying to float around. Like if it's a little bit of water or lava that is just lagging and stuck and frozen and just never moves. If it's just a little bit, it'll just like sit there forever. But if I get a whole bunch, oh man, it'll cause that force settle real quick. When I'm up in the lava getting areas and then a force settle happens, it catches me by surprise, but it's not as much of a big deal. It's just everything suddenly clears out really quick, and that's about it. That's not so bad. That's pretty good. It's kind of useful, actually. And then I stop accidentally dropping myself in invisible lava. But when I'm down in the obsidian and water area... What invisible lava? It's just, I'll explain later, honey. But yeah, when I'm down mining the obsidian out of the water and the force settle happens all at the same time, I don't think that will ever not startle me. It's just mining. Everything fills up all at once and there's like a bunch of lava and obsidian everywhere. It's just like, oh my god! Ah! So, you'll probably hear me shriek in startlement a couple times, assuming that I end up catching that on video, which it happens often enough that I would be surprised if I somehow didn't. Just, I can't wait. I mean, it's a pretty common thing. I'll unplug a whole ton of lava. Like, man, this lake is huge. It seems like it is going to go all the way to the bottom. But... yeah, like, it was actually up to, like, here, the narrow point, and then it was widening out, and there was a peak of ash, and then it came over here, and it was huge. And it's even bigger than it seems, because it goes all the way down, and it's just so wide. There's so much lava here. I kind of wish I could just put a pump, just, like, right around here, because I do that sometimes with the bigger lakes, is I'll just bring a pump over on top of it, and I'll just let it go, and it'll just shave away the lake of lava. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do that anymore, because the pump seems to have reached about as far as it can possibly... Whoops. I can't even blame that on lava lag. That was just... I just decided that a lava bath apparently sounded like a lot of fun. I'll light myself on fire now. Really should end this video, but I find myself uninclined. Yes, I know the word is disinclined, but whatever. Uninclined. I just hope that I don't, like, end up having where, you know, I post these videos, and I know already that they're basically pointless, and they're totally ridiculous, and I just don't want a bunch of people to, or anyone, I guess, to come in and start ragging on me for it. Like, if you're not interested, don't watch. Just please don't attack me for making this. I just thought I'd experiment. And here I am doing this huge, ridiculous project on my own already. Anyways, I just thought maybe I'll see if anyone else is interested in the concept of using an accidental water glitch to eliminate the entire underworld in the game of Terraria. It's just, yes, it's tedious. Yes, it takes a long time. Yes, it's not the most entertaining video. I just really hope that nobody attacks me for daring to make it anyway. I've never done anything like this. It probably shows, but please just let me be goofy and share my ridiculous Terraria pointless antics with whoever's silly enough to watch me do them. Come on. I mean, you're going at least, but anyway. I'm gonna end this video. I still don't know what balance to make of how much to make videos of as I go, and how much to just cut out of the process and not record. I'm also not sure if I should make just videos with voice when Archibald's not yelling at a video game that's angering her, or if I damage, maybe just go ahead and include that too, maybe someone would find that funny to listen to, I don't know. It can be kind of amusing at times. That was not supposed to happen! It can be pretty funny coming from a 4.5-year-old, but I guess if anybody happens to watch this ever, please comments? I don't know, I feel like it'd be surreal to have anyone actually comment on videos that I make. But hey, I mean, it's normal for everyone else, so do that. Can't be an newbie forever. Or maybe I can, I don't know. I'm sure I could find a way. Anyway. Oh, if it pauses just without pausing, it's because it just pauses when I go to another screen. It pauses every time I go over here to, like, stop the video. Anyway, bye!